Oh, I see you found a bracelet we unearthed here a while ago. Not shabby artifact, but I don't know. It's just an eerie feeling from it. Seems powerful, scary even. None of us wanted it, so we put it in storage. But you used it, I bet, against those monsters down below. So basically, you can't defeat the next boss unless you have this amulet on you, because the next boss is only damageable using magic attacks. Kind of weird. Also, I'm on nightmare mode, which is kind of weird that I haven't actually run into an enemy, you know, after that point. That has so far, I haven't run into an enemy that's been invulnerable to attack so far. Usually they glow. This guy's probably invulnerable. Even though I get rid of the bear guy. You? Not sure what you're supposed to be, or... Oh, you're some sort of herb I'm supposed to use to consume. Or not. Thought you were an herb of some sort. Really? Some sort of special treasure chest there. Alright. Big money. Talk to you.
Who are you? What are you doing in a place like this?
Adol introduced himself and explained that he had come to rescue Mayor Edgar.
An adventurer? Well, if you're looking for Mayor Edgar, here I am. Adol, was it? Thank you for coming all this way. I was accosted by monsters and managed to lose them here, but hurt my leg quite
How the hell did
badly
you
in
get
the
down this
process.
far? You have to be pretty fucking strong.
I was actually just about to hobble my way into the strange old ruins beyond here when you showed up.
Good thing I did, because you're gonna fucking die.
They're quite peculiar. I peeked my head in earlier, and I must say I've never seen anything like them before. Adol, I'm sorry to impose upon you even further, especially since we've only just met. But would you be willing to examine me with my injured leg? I fear what might happen to me should any more monsters attack. But we've come all this way. I know it's rude of me to ask, but I'm sure you're just as curious as I am, no?
Would you do me this favor, please? Let's go. Hello, got you, thingy, guardian. Okay. I did very little damage there, apparently. Wow. I know exactly what she's doing. She's going like this, left and top, and it's even her hand, left and right hands are going to either go one way or the other. She can't throw. See? I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Try again. Jesus. So I did about 100 of 800 damage, so go back just a little bit here. I don't want to level up some more. Oh yeah, guy. finally. Bastard. Okay, I just collected a treasure. Acquired the Moon Star statue. Hooray. Fuck this game. Remember why Nightmare Mode is Nightmare Mode now.
What are you doing here?
You don't listen very well. I believe we handed down a royal edict to close the quarry.
Did we not?
If you'd just done as you were told, you wouldn't have gotten hurt. So spare me the lecture. Just do as Lord Maguire asks.
I'd wondered what had become of you, but I'd never imagined. You aren't really working for Count Maguire, are you?
Oh, but I am.
But I am.
I'm a devoted knight in service of the great Lord Maguire. Therefore, I'll thank you to keep a respectful tone when you address me.
I guess knight's higher
Who
than
goes
mayor.
there? You aren't from Redmont.
What business have you?
Adol gave his name and explained the circumstances of his arrival in Felghana.
A friend of Dogi's? I never thought he'd come back. And certainly not now. No matter. Lord Maguire's orders were explicit regarding the closure of the quarry. If you've come to lead this old man out of here, then I suggest you do so immediately.
Oh, wait! What about Elena? Or do you even care that she's been worried sick about you? She doesn't even know if you're alive or dead.
I've grown weary of playing nursemaid. She's 17. She's old enough to cope without her big brother. You should tell her to forget about me. Hell, coming from you, she might even do it. But where are my manners? It would seem I've forgotten to introduce myself. I am Chester Stoddart, a high-ranking knight in service of Felghana's lord, His Grace, Count Maguire. Adol, was it? As an adventurer, I know you may be tempted, but I'd advise you not to get involved in our politics.
Hooray!
That is, of course, unless you are eager to die.
Or I'm eager to put a sword through your stomach. One or the other, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll give you a spanking later.
Count Maguire is the Lord of Felghana, though he's not native to this land. He's actually from Rom. From the moment he took power here, he levied exorbitantly high taxes and pressured us into forced labor. Then, a few days ago, he ordered us to shut down Tigre Quarry, the town's primary source of income. Naturally, we refused, since he gave us absolutely no reason. And that's about when you showed up.
Well, we always seem to show up just the nick of time, don't we? Like, if we show up any later than this, like, a lot, it's like the situation would probably be too far gone. We wouldn't be able to do anything about it. But the fact that we showed up right now and we're starting to collect what appears to be ancient, holy, demonic treasures indicates that we couldn't have arrived a second later.
To think that Chester would willingly serve a man like that. What could possibly be running through his head? He left his little sister behind too, and she hasn't heard a word from him in months. Honestly, I have a hard time believing it. Even now, knowing what I know, I keep thinking it can't be true.
Can't be true.
And what am I supposed to do? Just tell Elena to try and forget about him? I couldn't possibly agree to that. I'd never be so callous.
No.
Someone was eavesdropping.
Elena? How long have you been listening?
I heard you made it home from the quarry, and that you were hurt. So I thought I'd stop by to check on you, and I overheard your whole conversation.
This is what I love about Elena's character. Provided that you're able to take, her word at face value. She is here to check on the mayor, which is a very kind act. And then in addition, she happens to stumble upon the conversation, which is about her and her brother, who she's been worried about. So this is like little hammy, but perfect.
I'm sorry.
Eleanor! It's good to know Chester's all right, at least. But that's little consolation right now. Ever since they were orphaned 12 years ago, those two have really watched out for one another.
It sort of seems odd that after being orphaned, you would have such a change of heart.
Up until about 3 years ago, they lived at my house, and I'd always put Chester in charge whenever I was away. I figured it would teach him to be a responsible young man. Though, honestly, I never did get the hang of raising him. Adol, could I persuade you to look in on Eleanor for me? Right now, I think she might find it easier to open up to an impartial third party.
Sure. Bothers me to fight such a huge creature. Say nothing of it having the evil-looking statue in its possession. I've wondered if the statue may have been what Count McGuire was after when he shut down the quarry. I believe it's just a bedroom. I do not know how we would have ever managed without you, Adol. Mayor Agar is the only thing standing between us and the McGuire's oppressive tyranny. Without you, he'd be gone. The quarry closure hit us like a ton of bricks, but we'll manage. As long as we have Mayor Edgar, we'll survive. Oh, I'm so fat. It's been a lot of bad things happening at the quarry lately. Not too long ago, one of the wooden bridges we built in there came tumbling down. One of our apprentice miners died in that one. Bob was his name. Gave him to think about it. I might start crying again. As I'm sure you'll notice, the quarry's basically nothing but a huge monster nest at the moment. Deal with McGuire's breathing down our neck, but the monster pose the real threat. As much as I hate to do it, we're actually going to have to shut down mining operations for how long we need to.
Shutting down the quarry is completely absurd. That quarry is the lifeblood of this town. Our work there has been a source of pride for generations of miners. Why the hell is Dewey allowing this to go through? Why isn't he fighting it? I just realized I've been ranting to a complete stranger.
That's okay, buddy.
Wait, aren't you that swordsman who rescued my son? Sorry, I've just been thinking about the situation in the quarry a lot lately. And every time it makes my blood boil. Ever since they closed it, the Countsmen have been seen going in and out like they own the place. It's aggravating.
I would imagine.
That quarry is far too important to this town and everyone in it for us to just look the other way. At any rate, I hear you wiped out all the monsters down there. Even the big ones that nested in the deepest mines. Even if you're not from Redmont, you're a true friend to this town. Here, I've got something for you.
Gravel!
I hope my son grows a spine.
Oh, your son's the fat one, isn't he? Mayor's always had our backs, but I'm not sure he can do anything more for us now that the mine a monster nest. So honestly, I could deal with monsters. Part of me wishes the count would just rescind his edict and lower our tax too, because monsters or no, I can't resume mining soon. We're financially done for. We have to look for other means of supporting the town. Like entertainment or prostitution. You went to the quarry, did you? That bridge, did you see the collapsed bridge? Oh god, never mind, just pretend I didn't say anything. Our son is, I believe, Bob. We can't play outside the town, so me and Hugo are playing hide and seek. He's it, and I thought it would be a real good hiding place. But I'm a little scared because look, see something shiny at the bottom. What is it? Be shiny monster, maybe treasure. Arr, but it could be sharp treasure. More Ravelor. Hooray! Thank you, little girl. I left my wife and son behind in Garmin. Wonder how they're doing these days. You can give work as a knight. In the life you're in for an easy ride, life becomes like a never-ending party. Wife was dead set against the whole idea, but I did it anyways, and what do you know, she was right, as always. Some folks have never liked the Count that much from the outset, levied ridiculous high taxes, even taken you from the town to help build his castle. Rumor has he also hired lots of mercenaries to do his bidding, knighting them on the spot as lore. I think most Roman policies would disapprove of his tactics. Great service. Everyone in the town's been talking about the new red-headed hero showed up out of the blue to save the day. I can honestly say I'm proud to have you staying under my roof. Cool. We're gonna go talk to this guy. He's not here. Where'd you go, buddy? Maybe he's over here yelling at this guy.
You actually went into the mines? The scary, monster-infested mines? All by yourself? Just to rescue our mayor?
Yep. I'm so good.
It's like you're some kind of mythical hero from a storybook.
I am.
Your name is Adol, right? I hear you're one of those sword-wielding adventurer types who go around saving the world.
Well, at this point in the chronology, I've saved the world twice. Or at least one full time, anyways.
Dogi certainly has good taste in best friends, it seems.
Oh, that's adorable.
He's always spouting nonsense and playing practical jokes on people. I just don't know what to do with him.
I like you. I already did that. Talk to you. Guess I was wrong about you, mister. Save the mayor. Man, you must be super duper strong. He's not here right now, but Chester was super duper strong like that too. Gotta tell me how you beat that monster. Promise me you'll tell me, Mr. Adol. I thought you were playing hide and seek. I am very worried. If only I'd tried a little harder to stop Father Pierce. Apparently Father Pierce went somewhere. Hello, sir.
What to do? What to do? With the quarry closed, I'll never get my hands on any Ravel ore. My investors will all drop me, and I'll be ruined. I don't look forward to the mountains of debt that await me when I get back to Ron. Failure. Thy name is Antonio. But wait! You're the type that people randomly send on quests, aren't you? Please, sir, sell me some Ravel ore. If you can find me just enough to keep my backers from breaking my kneecaps, I'll buy it from you at top gold. What do you think? I swear, I'll pay handsomely. You have to spend money to make money after all. Just